know, it will be recorded, and I will send you, or you will perhaps see it on my website, on my YouTube channel.
Mhm.
Okay. So, have you
Okay.
ever received a psychic medium reading before?
Yes.
Okay.
It's been a while though.
It's been a while that you received the psychic medium. Okay, well, the only reason why I ask is, so that I can explain to you a little bit how I conduct readings, or just familiarize you with certain
Mhm.
concepts that I feel is important when, receiving a reading. But if you already had a reading before, you're pretty much familiar. And
You can.
say that again.
Oh, I was gonna say you can explain to me yours though. How you do yours.
Yeah, basically, I'm a medium, and what I'm going to be doing is communicating information, from your spirit guides to you. So,
Okay.
any messages that your spirit guides have, I will deliver them to you. Now,
Okay.
I also, recommend my clients to ask specific questions so that you can receive specific, answers. That's how I, feel clients can benefit from, a session with me. Always ask questions, and whatever answers come up, that's what they have for you. And with me also, I'm able, whoever might have passed away from your, a loved one or whatever, if they choose to come through and provide me with messages, that will also be delivered to you too. So it's basically
Okay.
me communicating with the spirit realm and delivering messages to you to further assist you on your journey, on your spiritual path. Okay?
Okay. Mhm.
It sounds about right. Sounds about good.
Yep.
The first thing that's coming up, and because you see my videos before, you're quite familiar with my work. But the first
Mhm.
thing that's coming up is trust. They're speaking to me about the heart chakra, and they're telling me in order for you to move forward in life, you have to begin to trust yourself. Not even trust other people, but trust yourself. Trust yourself
Mhm.
with steps that you are going to take. Trust yourself with relationships that you're going to get into. Trust yourself with the people that's around you, because I'm feeling like perhaps something might have happened in the past or whatnot. Oh, and again, your spirit guides will begin to tell me things that happened to you in the past, that's happening
Okay.
to you right now, and that will happen in the near future. But the messages are more so to help you along your spiritual journey. Anything that you might have perhaps didn't get over, they'll talk to me about it so that you can get over, and give you recommendations or remedies of how to get over certain things that might have happened to you in the past. So I'm only
Okay.
saying this to say that your heart chakra, or dealing with feelings and emotions, is a little bit impaired. Now, I'm not sure if it's dealing with relationships, intimate relationships, or relationships with your parents, rather it's your mother or your father. But what they're telling me is that the trust issues, or trust is really big with you. And in order for you to proceed, or in order for you to, move forward, or get far in life, you have to learn how to first trust yourself. But the way you begin to trust yourself is by doing heart chakra meditations. Are you familiar with the different chakra?
Yes.
Um, okay, so you want to begin, opening up that heart chakra, rather through chanting, rather through meditation, rather through, sending your heart a green light for healing. Do you have any children?
No, I don't have any children.
Oh, okay, okay. I see, like, this youthful, like this mother energy with you. What is your sign actually?
A cancer.
Oh yeah, Cancer. That's right. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, dealing with a water sign. Cancer is like the nurturer. The it's sort of like a Pisces. We're nurturers.
Yeah.
We're mothers. We're lovers. We're fighters. We're
Mhm.
we're all of
Yeah.
that. But Cancer. Yeah, but Cancer more so. Because we are dealing with the moon. Cancer is governed by the moon, and the moon is dealing with the feminine principle. You know, our cycle as women, we, we go, we go by the 28 cycles, such as the moon, the 28 from new moon to full moon. That's our cycle. Some people, get a cycle. Some people have, what can I say? Some people have irregular cycles, but that's okay. But for the most part, our natural cycle deals with the energy of the moon. So that deals with that motherly instinct that I'm picking up, or that mother energy, that is very, very strong with you. And when you do one day become a mother, which I do see you, which I do see happening, perhaps it may be a boy. When you do be a mother, you're gonna be a very, very great mother, and you're gonna be very overprotective too. I see that. Yeah, I see that already. Do you have siblings?
Yes, I
Oh,
have siblings.
okay,
I
younger than
have
you?
just one younger than me, a
Okay.
brother.
Okay. Are you like, that's my little brother, that's my little sister. Is that how you
That's
are?
how. It don't matter if it's my older ones or not. That's just how I am. I'm protective of everything, everything that I
Yeah.
love.
Yeah, that's all I'm like, like, you got that, like, that mother, like, that mother instinct, that protective, and that's cool. That's a Cancer for you. Very, snap, very,
Mhm.
very strong, or very active, proactive. Out of the zodiac, I mean, out of the three water signs, I feel like perhaps Cancer and Scorpios are more so of like the I guess you don't think, you just act, and after you think after, you act first and think after. That's a mother for you.
Yeah.
Always trying to do good for her child. But when you do have when you do have children in the near future, you will be very protective, and as you already confirm, you're a very protective person, which is fine. But the first thing that I'm feeling coming from you is more so of your emotions, and trust issues, balancing out your feelings so that you can get ahead in life, and so that some people that come into your life may not always be bad. Sometimes you feel like, I don't trust this person, or whatever the situation is. The reason why you don't trust this person is perhaps you're not in tune with yourself. You're not in tune with, with that heart chakra of yours. So
Mhm.
moving forward, that's something that you definitely have to begin to work on, is your heart chakra. I want you to deal with, what is this stone that they're showing me, and it is blue, it is jade. You want to get into
Jade.
some jade, any type of jade, rather it's a yoni, with rather it's an egg. Um, jade, right? Crystals.
Yes.
Okay.
Mhm.
Do you deal with crystals?
I have an opalite crystal. I was trying to get me some. I'm starting to get into them.
Get you some jade.
Okay.
Jade is coming up, and Jade is gonna help you to balance out your emotions, or your feelings, or your intuition, and things of that nature. You came back onto this planet that's showing me to help people, because I see you like with helping hands, always helping, loving, helping. So, sometimes you may feel like, people don't help you in return, but that's okay, because you are meant. There's two type of people in this world. There's helpers, or rather I would say givers, and there's
Mhm.
receivers. You're the giver. So sometimes you
Okay.
may feel like you always giving and never returning. That's only because you came back to this planet to give, you see. But what I would recommend for you to do is find a balance with who you give to, because as I always
Mhm.
tell most of my clients, take for example, you only have 10 cookies in a cookie jar, and you're constantly giving. And then at the end of the day, you look into your cookie jar and you have nothing. It's empty. And now you feel like, I done gave to everybody, and now I have nothing. And that's a feeling of sorry, feeling sorry. And that's also a feeling of emptiness, which you don't deserve. Everyone deserves to be happy. Everyone deserves to feel fulfilled. Okay? Is this making sense to you?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, give me a second. Another thing, you want to keep purple flowers with you as well. You have a grandmother on the other side? I see this woman here.
No, I don't have a grandmother. I have both of my grandmothers here. I have a sister that passed away when I was a baby.
Okay. Okay. Do you Oh, you don't even know her because you was a baby. But she's
Mhm.
giving it may be her. But I don't know. I feel like she's like a guardian angel in a sense. Like she's like guarding you or like, watching over you is what I'm gonna say. I feel like she's more so watching over you, and that's the reason why I asked if that's a grandmother because she's like, my little angel, my love, my child, in a sense.
Mhm.
What was her name?
Her name was Helen. I mean, yeah, Helen. We called her, well, they called her baby girl.
Oh, I just said the child. Yeah. So was she brown skinned?
Yep, she was a lighter skin tone. She was 16, I believe, when she passed.
Was this who is this woman? Was this through health issues?
Yes.
Okay, then that's her. Okay,
Yep.
then that's her. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay, well, let me tell you. The way now she's presenting herself, well, that's 16. That was 6. How old are you now?
I'm 23.
Okay, so 23 plus 16, that's almost close to what? Almost hitting 40 something.
Mhm.
So she is, her spirit is more so mature and more so look like, an ancestor or an adult or someone, because one thing's for sure, you're not going to look the same way that you look in another dimension. So the way she's presenting herself now, she's like more so of an adult, and that's the reason why I asked if that's your
Okay.
grandmother. But because you said no and you did confirm that you do have a sister on the other end, I had to scrutinize and say, okay, well, who's this person? I had to ask her who she is, and she said, well, tell her I passed away from, a health condition, which you already know. I don't know. You
Mhm.
do. And that's how I was able to identify that this is your sister. And yes, she's always with you. You have pictures in the house of her.
Not with me, but we do have pictures of her. But I
Right.
don't have pictures any pictures of her in my house.
But your mom's house, somebody's house has
Yes.
pictures and stuff of her. This is what I'm saying
Mhm.
because
And
I
my
see.
grandmother, she has pictures of her too.
There you go. Okay, you want to put some purple flowers out for her.
Okay.
Do you know when she was born?
No, I don't know when she was born.
I feel like she's an earth sign. I feel like she might be rather a earth, or she might be rather a water sign. So she might be rather a Taurus, a Virgo, or what's the other sign? Capricorn. And then, or she might be and that makes sense. If she's a earth sign, and I just said, or a water sign, that makes sense because for each earth sign, the opposite is a water sign. So
Oh.
take for example, I said Taurus. If she's a Taurus, her opposite sign is a Scorpio. If she is a Virgo, which I predict, her opposite sign may be a Pisces. And if she's a Capricorn, her opposite sign, she may be also a Cancer in a sense. And I said maybe, but that's the energy that I'm picking up from her, that she's like really mellow, down to earth, nurturing type of woman as well. And she likes
Mhm.
flowers, and she likes purple flowers. So I'm feeling like whenever you're feeling down or you're feeling emotional, you can call on her to help you through your emotions. And what you can do is you can offer her purple flowers, and I also want you to get you some clear quartz.
Clear quartz.
Yes,
Okay.
and that's gonna help you with your psyche and your communication and the communication with the spirit realm. You want to put those. You want to put the purple flowers, of course, by her picture, or rather, set up a small altar.
Okay.
Mhm. You you hearing me?
Yes, I hear you.
Yeah, set up a small altar or whatnot, and then put some clear quartz there. The clear quartz is going to enhance the, I guess, the communication between the spirit, I mean the physical and the spirit. You know how some people, when they do readings or whatnot, some people will use some people will use water, some people will use some incense, some people use some type of oil, some people will use some type of like roots. Certain people use certain things to help them communicate with the spirit realm. And for you, I'm feeling like it's they're showing me clear quartz and flowers to communicate specifically with this woman here, with your sister here that made the transition.
Okay.
Mhm. Yeah, she was kind of sad. Not sad, but she knew that it really hurt her family that she passed away, and that's the only reason why she was sad, because your family members kept mourning for her, mourning for her, mourning for her. So
Mhm.
instead of, and that's what kind of held her down here for a very long time, instead of, having like this safe travel,
Yeah.
instead of having like a safe travel, she was held back only because your family members kept like crying and mourning and blah 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 and all of this stuff. So it really, it really was difficult for her to move on to the spirit realm. Mhm.
But
It's
she's okay now.
Yeah, she's
She's
okay.
on. Okay.
No, no, no. She's
Okay.
fine. She's doing very good. She's doing very well. She's okay. She's in another dimension again. She is dressed in a gold dress. She has on a
Okay.
gold dress. Uh-huh. She has on a gold dress, very luxurious person, and she likes flowers. She likes planting. She likes flowers. She likes nature, things of that. So even if you want to go into like a garden and give offerings to your sister, or just plant some stuff for her, that would be good. That would be nice in the near future if you can do that.
Okay.
Do you have issues with your feet?
Um, just at work. I'll be on my feet a lot at work and they hurt.
Yeah, they
When I
hurt,
get home,
right?
that's it.
Yeah, because my feet is aching. And shoot, I don't work. This is what I do here. This is not work. This is using my gifts. But my feet is aching. Well, let me see what you want to do. What you want to begin doing, if you prefer. You had do you Is there a Dwayne Reed over there? A
So
Dwayne
what?
Reed, a Dwayne Reed, or a pharmacy? Um,
Yeah, it's pharmacy.
hmm This is what you do. You want to soak your feet in lavender sea salt, and then you also going to buy um lavender essential oils, and you're gonna soak your feet from time to time because you're not getting proper circulation down in your feet. My feet are aching,
Okay.
or rather you need to take more breaks, because standing on your feet like that is very aching, is very tiring. And if you don't tend to your feet, you may develop other health issues that you don't even want to deal with. So to
Mhm.
prevent other things from happening, even from your feet, and that's a very very important aspect of the body, your feet, because that's where you're grounded. That's where you plant yourself with your feet. So if your feet is not in alignment with the body, your whole aura can just be off. So it starts from head to toe, as people would say, or from toe to head or whatever. But you definitely want to start soaking your feet a little bit more, or rather doing reflexology with, again, lavender. That's showing me lavender will be good for you. That's what helps with your body makeup. Mhm.
Okay.
Lavender. Uh-huh. Do you have any questions?
Um, you answered a couple of them.
Oh, okay.
um, I feel like um that I'm supposed to be here to do something important. I don't know if that's just me being big headed or if that's really true, but I feel like I'm supposed to be here to do something important, but I just don't know what it is, and I just can't figure out what it is.
You know what it is, and that's good. But and I'm gonna tell you exactly what you came here for. But you're still at a young age, and you you still didn't spiritually develop who you are. To the extent that you go internally and start digging into the different entities that's within you, is to the extent that you're gonna realize who you are in your true capacity or your true gifts in life. However, moving forward, as I told you before, there's two type of people. There's those that give and there's those that receive. You're the giver.
Yeah.
So for you, your talent is working with families. And that's why I was asking you if you even have children, because your talent, rather they're homeless, rather mothers that come from battered households that got their children, orphanage children, anything, like you're the protector. I feel like you got like that Oya energy, like the protector. Oya don't play with her children. Are you familiar with Oya?
No.
Oya is an Orisha deity, and she is the mother of 9 children. But she is one of the Orisha deities that is like the mother of all mothers. You have Yeminya, who's also a mother of all mothers, and you have a lot of other people, but the main ones that I know of is one of the main ones that I know of is Oya. And you give off like that overprotective, I don't want you to do wrong to these people energy. And that's the reason why you will do very well with helping people that are helpless. Or you know how when somebody's getting picked on, you stick up for them. That's you.
Mhm.
That's you sticking up for other people. Sticking up for families, loving people. And again, this task is not going to be an easy task to help a lot of people. Take it from me. I help so throughout this year alone, I can't even count me all by myself. Me. Just this little old me. Yeah. So it gets chaotic, but you have to embrace your gift. When people start coming to you asking you for help, you have to embrace your gift. But I'm gonna tell you one thing, like I said to you before, be wise of who you help, because not everybody is worth your help or worth your energy. Everybody that comes to you, you don't have to help everybody that come to you. You gotta let other people help themselves as well. You get what I'm saying? Because sometimes people
Yeah.
tend to take advantage, and that's the stuff that's where you go wrong at. When people start to take advantage of you, you gonna wake up to it, and then what? You're gonna get upset. You're gonna be like a crabby ass cancer, you know.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
don't let nobody take advantage of you. Is what I'm trying to convey to you. It's nothing wrong with helping, and it's also nothing wrong with receiving. So if people want to give, please accept. you
Okay.
know please accept. A lot of people, even myself, I had to tell myself, like, why don't you want to accept love? Why don't you want to accept truth? Why don't you want to accept good that people are giving to you? And the reason why many of us don't accept things that people give to us is only because we've been done wrong for a long amount of time, or that, again, like I said, for you, the trust issue is not there. So it's not with that person per se, but it's with you. So it's something within you that you have to work on in order for you to accept the truth, in order for you to accept love, in order for you to accept purity coming from other people. So there's nothing wrong with accepting at all.
Okay.
What is your dreams like? They speaking to me about your dreams. What's happening with your dreams?
I haven't been able to remember my dreams for a
That's
while now.
yeah,
I haven't been able to remember them.
right. Something your psyche, your psyche gotta open up. Your psyche gotta open up. That's what the psyche gotta open up. You wanna you want to anoint your third eye with some frankinmyrrh. That's what they're telling me. You gotta anoint your
What?
third eye with some frankinmyrrh when you go to sleep.
Frankenberg?
Mhm.
Okay.
You know frankinmyrrh oil?
No, I never heard of it. I'm writing stuff down as we speak.
Yeah. Well, you can write it down, and again, like I said, I'll send you a copy of this
Okay.
video, whatnot. But yeah, frankinmyrrh is something that you must, an oil that you should anoint, on your forehead when you go to sleep and ask your spirit to reveal truth. That's what it is.
Okay.
You got to open up the psyche, because that also relates to you not meditating. And again, how old are you at this moment? You're 23.
Yes.
You're number 5. Next year come around, you're going to be 24, the number 6. So we're going to be dealing with nurturing. We're going to be dealing with health and healing. We're going to be dealing with, loving and luxurious things. You're going to have that energy of the Virgo, the Virgin Mary. So, which deals with the 6th house. And I'm
Mhm.
speaking in terms of astrology. Are you familiar with this?
Yes, a little bit. The
Okay.
houses. I'm familiar with that.
Yeah, so when you deal with numbers, I also correlate it to astrology, because now we're dealing with science.
Mhm.
But when you get into this cycle, this next chapter in your life, you will see that you will be more peaceful. Your psyche is going to begin to open up, and when I say your psyche, I'm speaking in terms of your all-seeing eye. Okay, I'm not saying that you're going to become psychic. I'm saying that
Mhm.
your psyche, your all-seeing eye, will begin to open up, will begin to develop. You will begin seeing things that you didn't see in the past, only because of this new vibration that you will be resonating on, which it also relates to the number 6. Okay,
Okay.
which is 24 years of age. It's a beautiful thing. It's definitely a beautiful thing. I forgot what I was doing at 24 years old.
Yeah, 'cause I've been thinking about it. Well, trying to now, trying to find time to meditate so I can open it up. So
Mhm.
good that it'll be open. Well, somewhat open next year.
Well,
I need to be working on it now.
you can work on it now, and let me tell you something. Yeah, I tell you next year and all of this stuff, but let me tell you something. Time doesn't exist. There's no such thing as time. Everybody's
Okay.
always not on time, running after time, can't be on time. All this is just
Huh?
it's time. Time really doesn't exist. We basically, how can I say, we got bamboozled. When no, literally, we don't even know what time it is now. We don't know if it's 2015, 16, 17, 9. We don't know what time is it, because guess what?
Mhm.
Guess what? Months got added, days got added, the Gregorian calendar was created. That is all a part of throwing the indigenous people off of our cycle.
Uh
So,
huh.
as I say, there's no such thing as time. What I do know that is we are currently in the Kali Yuga age, and you will see this because there's a lot of good happening, and there's a lot of bad happening. It's time for a transition on a holistic level. So, you being one person that is also in transition, me being a person that is also in transition, and that's the reason why for you, you have to find out what you want to do. What not what should I do? What do you want to do? You got to find that out. Nobody can tell you that but yourself. You have to go internally, and you have to, you have to, listen, what is it that I want to do? What is my passion? What did I come here for? What am I good at? What am I not good at? What can I work on? What am I already developing? Things like that are certain talks that you, per se, you have to work on. When is your birthday? What is your actual birthday?
July 11th.
Ooh, July 11th, 7-11,
Yeah,
girl.
7-11.
You the master number. You're the master number. That your number 11. That's the master number. So
Okay.
that's you was gonna say something?
Nope. I was
Oh,
just saying okay.
okay. So let me break you down real quick. So you have the number 7, which deals with the Christ energy. December 25th, 2 and 5. That's 7. We dealing with Christmas, Christ, Heru, all seeing eye. So off the rip right there, off the back right there, you know that you came to this planet to, I guess, be a messiah or a messenger or someone to
Yeah.
help, as someone to help, as I told you before, because we're dealing with the number 7. We're dealing with July. July is 7, right? Now,
Yes.
the whole that. Now, going from 7, now you're going into 11. 11 is the master number. I always consider 11 to be like a gateway or a transition into everything new. So you're always on the move. You're always transitioning. You're always growing. But due to physical emotions and experiences, sometimes you have blockages. you know Sometimes you have
Yeah.
blockages in your road. Sometimes you have blockages to find out what exactly is going on with you. And that's why, I don't know if I mentioned it, and that's why I said, now I'm having this sale for my clients where, listen, some people need even a spiritual detox.
Mhm.
You need to detox the spirit, because you have blockages in your path or in your journey which you can overcome, which deals with the number 11, the gates from one chapter in your life to another chapter in your life. And I'm going to tell you one thing for sure. You are the one to choose who's in your life, who's in your movie. If you don't want a character in your movie, guess what? They fired. So you have, keeping it real, you have the you have the leeway or the authority of who's in your field right now, who's playing a game in your life, who's playing a character in your movie. Okay? So don't let
Mhm.
nobody just, talk to you anyway, treat you anyway. No, 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 no. Because you know what? At the end of the day, it all falls on you, because you have the choice rather to deal with it or to not deal with it, which helps you to move along your journey, move along your path. So now, let me get this straight. So now you are July 11th, right?
Yes.
So July is 7, and then 11, so that's 8, and now 2015, because I don't know how to count good, but I'm about to break this down. No, really, because I'm going to tell you exactly what your year is composed of. Give me a second. So you have 2015, right? So
Mhm.
1 and 5 is 6. 6, 1 and 5 is 6. Plus 2, that's 7. And then another 7, that's 14. 14 plus 11, you have 25. Am I true? Is that right?
Sounds right. Yeah. I'm not too good at math either.
Let me look at this. Let me look this up, because I want to give you accurate information. I want to guide you. I don't want to lead you into the darkness. Give me a second. Okay, so
Okay.
two. Okay, so 2015 is 1 and 5 is gonna be 6. 6 and 2 is 8. Okay? So you have 8 plus you got July plus you have 11, right? So
Yeah.
July 11, so that number comes up to 26, right? So
Mhm.
26, 2 plus 6 is going to give you a number 8, right?
Yeah.
This year for you, being that you're in an 8 year, in the 2015, this year for you is about checks and balances. It's about money, generating money. And it can go two ways. It can be that you you mess up money to the point where you don't got no money, or it could be where you generating money and you having money. So be very conscious of how you spend your money and how you make
Mhm.
your money. And let me tell you too, this year for you is the opportunity to network and make ends meet. Like, okay, well, there's something going on over here. What can I do to generate a little bit of money? Okay, I can bake. All right, well, I'm gonna bake at this event and I'm gonna make some money there. Something is going on over there. What can I do to generate a little bit more money? All right, I'm gonna do that because I want to generate more money. So the number 8 for you is about financial wealth, financial status, checks and balances, even other people's money. People, rather your people are asking you to borrow money, or you're asking other people to borrow money just for the time being. Also,
Mhm.
8 deals with infinity. So 8 deals with as above, so below. There's no ending and there's no beginning. So that's a time of self-evaluation, self-expression, and knowing what it is that you want and going there. You need to go there. Again, we're dealing with that loop. We're dealing with that infinite loop. So it's like a continuous cycle going on and on and on and on. And that goes back to the number 11, transition. Continuous cycle, moving forward, going on, forward, forward, forward. That's what it is with you. And then here comes 2016 for your birthday. That year is going to be a number 9. So you're going to go through a cycle of completion, completing everything that you want to do, or rather planting it, so that in the next year you can begin to manifest what it is that you want in your
Mhm.
life, or who you want to be in your life. Okay. So again, this year, 2015, all the way up into your birthday, it's gonna be some money going on. Money, 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 money. So like you said, you're overworking. That's okay, because you generating that income. As I say, money is my religion. So hey, and you a Cancer, so
Yeah.
water signs. We like that. We like to generate income. We're very dependable people. We depend on ourselves, which is a good thing.
Mhm.
Okay. Do you have any questions?
I wanted to ask about my dad. I
Mhm.
wanted to see if he was coming through like how my sister did.
Oh, remember I said something about emotions and feelings, so he made the transition.
Mhm. Yep.
When was this?
It was 7 years ago.
A heavy set
Yeah.
man is coming through. Solid.
Nope. That's not my dad.
That's not your father. How
I'm
about his
trying to
grand?
think.
How about your grandfather?
I didn't know his real dad, only his stepdad, and I called him my granddad. Um, I never met his real dad.
Your father's not coming through. The only person that came through when you said dad, did your grandfather make the transition?
I'm not. He never spoke of him.
No,
I'm not sure.
the one that you call dad.
Oh yeah, but he's not heavy set.
He's not stocky, or
Nope,
built.
he's just tall. He's kind of slender.
Mm-mm. I feel like this is him, and as I told you before, um, who they are in the spirit realm was not.
Oh yeah, they changed. Okay.
They change. Your
Yeah.
father did not come through, but this guy is your grandfather.
Mhm.
Um, the way he's appearing now is he has like a lot of facial hair. Um,
Mhm.
and he has very coarse. He has a lot of hair on his head as well. Like I don't know if you know, like like they be showing like those prophets, the prophets, like those black prophets, like those Elohims or um
Yeah.
he that's how he looks. That's how he looks now. Like those Ibrahims, Elohims. Are you familiar with Dr. Malachi Z. York?
Nope.
Okay,
Not.
you wanna look up Dr. Malachi Z. York, but the way your grandfather is presenting himself is like Dr. Malachi Z. York. Dr. Malachi Z. York is a brown skinned man, and he has a lot of facial hair. Well, pictures of him. He has a lot of facial hair. He's a very intellectual person. He basically opened the way for a lot of people, knowledge wise, but they depict him as like a prophet, in a sense, like Prophet Ibrahim, Prophet Muhammad, all of those different prophets where he has like a afro, um and that's how he looks now. How did they bury him?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure they they didn't cremate him though.
Yeah, I'm not saying that he cremated him, but um he's telling me that he's with you and he will always be with you. So I'm really, really feeling it's not your father. I'm sorry your father didn't come through this time. He
Okay.
didn't come through, but your grandfather did come through.
That's
Um,
good enough.
yeah, yeah. He different. I'm not picking up on your father, but your grandfather did come through. What was his condition?
My father.
Grandfather.
I am not even sure how he passed. I He lived in Arkansas and I stay in Ohio, and we just didn't have very much good communication. So I'm not sure how he passed.
We speaking about the one that you said that there's one that you were cool with or whatnot.
Mhm.
Oh, we talking about the same person, right?
Yeah, it's still the
Okay, 'cause
same
that's who's here.
person.
Okay, all right, 'cause that's who's here. But I don't
I
know if
just
it's
never asked because I don't like to deal with death.
yeah, 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 yeah. Yes, yeah. Scorpios do, and but cancers, no, we don't. You guys, it's more on the other side, the light bringer, the nurturing. I understand, but him, I'm feeling like something was going on with his heart too. He might have had a weak heart. Um, I don't know if that was the cause of his death, but he did in fact have a weak heart or something dealing with the heart. Um,
Yeah.
but excuse me.
I was just gonna say my dad. That's what he died from, a massive heart attack.
So wait a minute now. Let me find out that okay. So if that's so then okay. So if your father died from a massive heart attack, I'm sorry your father is here. I'm sorry. I'm sorry because it felt like your grandfather, but he's identifying himself now. So if you are confirming that it is your father who died from a heart attack, I'm sorry, your father's here. He said he will always love you. You're his baby girl. Yes, he loves you. He looks like a prophet. He has a beard. He has his hair is have a afro. He's brown skinned, but he has a little weight on him. And I'm gonna tell you one thing. That might be. Say that again.
I'm sorry.
It's all right. You can cry. It's okay. Let me tell you. Um, what I was gonna tell you. He might be looking like he was when in his younger days too. I'm feeling like in his younger days, when he was built, teenager, 20 years old. Yeah, that's how
Mhm.
he's look. He looks rejuvenated. He looks pure
Okay.
again. He looks energized again. But yeah, your father here, he loves you and everybody else. He has other children other than.
Yeah. Yep. We have I got two sisters and three brothers.
Oh, yeah, okay. He said, "Say hi to everybody. Say hi. Say hi."
Okay.
Hi, hi. Yeah, he's waving his hand. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Yeah. I'm happy. I'm happy that he came through. I thought he was your grandfather. He feels like an old soul. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I thought perhaps, but good. It was good that you confirmed that no, and that's probably why he was like, "No, I died from a heart attack." That's helping me to identify who he is. So then that's good.
Okay.
Yep. Yep. He wasn't heavy. He wasn't a little.
No, he was a little man. He was very thin.
Oh, okay. 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 Well, he's here. He loves you and he misses you dearly. Believe that. Yeah. Was your mother and him together?
No, they weren't together.
He had a girlfriend or something? A wifey?
Yeah,
Or
he had a wife.
he's talking about her too. He's saying that he loves his wife, he loves his family, and he
Okay.
yeah. Was he what is his sign?
His birthday was June 14th, so the sign before Cancer. I'm not sure what that is.
Gemini.
Is that Gemini?
Mhm.
Yep.
Like
So
Gemini, like my father. Mhm. Over very protective over their family. Gemini men. Oh, very overprotected over their family. Yep. Mhm. Well, at least you got your father here
yeah.
communicating. He said don't worry about him. Everything is well. Everything is okay. He's free again. He has other siblings that made the transition or other friends that made the transition. He's showing me everybody's together.
Okay.
He met up with them and stuff like that, but he's in a better place. He feels. Well, I feel like he's in a better place because he's talking to me, and he's like, he has his hands together, like a prayer. So you want to give prayer to him, and just keep in contact. He hears you. He's with you. He
Okay.
hears you. I don't know if it's you that's praying for him or is it your siblings, but he's showing me someone doing the prayer. Like please make sure that you watching over me type of thing. Yeah.
Probably
Yeah.
my brother.
Yeah, it goes down. Yep, yep. You have other questions?
Um, I was. Um, I was thinking about moving, and I didn't know if that was to another state. I didn't know if that was a good idea or not, but I feel like that I should move, and it would be a big step for me. So I didn't know if that was gonna be a good idea or not.
Well, I would say if you're ready, because you said the key words is I feel that I should move. So no one can go at the end of the day, you're the final one to make a final decision. So if you feel like you should be moving or whatnot, then if you could afford it, if you're not, setting yourself straight or just moving because you want to be independent, again, you're going to be 24 years old. For you, it's like, you're an adult, which you are. You are an adult, But me personally, feel that you could probably wait until you're 26 or something, or probably 27. But again, if you feel like you can handle life by yourself, then go for it. Do it.
Okay.
I don't see nothing. I don't see nothing like telling me not to tell you to not move. So that's good for you if
Okay.
you decide to do so.
Okay.
Okay.
And then I had a question about a guy.
Go ahead.
um, I I feel like we only knew each other for a year, but I feel like well, getting to know each other better for a year. But I feel like kind of like we're supposed to be together, but he been through a lot in his past relationship,
Mhm.
so I didn't know if I should pursue it still or just leave it alone.
I feel I'm picking up more so that he should begin to heal. In order for him to be in a holistic relationship with you, he's going to have to let go of past emotions from his past situations. If he Because let me tell you something, you already emotional. So if you are already emotional and you already have this high energy about you, and he comes with the same energy, you guys are gonna clash. So if he doesn't release himself or release these past feelings from not trusting women, then it's not gonna work out. And that's with anybody. That's just not with him. He is with anybody. Anybody going into a new relationship and they haven't fully released themselves from past hurt and pain is never going to be the same, and you never can give your 100% to a new person cuz you're going to have this baggage. Like Erica Badu tell you, bag lady. People be
Yeah.
having baggages with them. Leave that bag alone. Leave that alone. So, but it takes the person himself, who he is, to realize to release the stress and release that from his aura field in order for him to love again. And remember, the first thing that I told you was trust, love,
Mhm.
trust, love, trust. So that also relates to this guy too, that you are attracting in your aura field. Because right now you don't even know what it is with him. You're not even really trusting him like that. It's like, oh, well, is he coming or going? Does he want to be with
Yeah.
me, or he doesn't want to be with me? You see. So yeah, he has to. And I don't find that he's a bad guy, but I do find that he's a very emotional person.
Yeah. He's a Pisces.
He's one of me. Oh, girl, girl. Two
Yeah.
water signs. You got to work it out. I feel like water signs are very compatible with each other, but it's the individual person. It's the individual person, because the energy is there, but if you've been coming from a background of negligence or being neglected or abandoned or lied to, you get put under a lot of tension. And let me tell you something. One thing about a Pisces, we like to be alone many
Mhm.
times, and we like to have like this self-evaluation thing going on with us, such as what I'm going through right now. I'm alone because I choose to be alone, because I want to get more into myself. So that may mean that sometimes he may not want to hang out with you, or he may not want to pick up the phone, but you got to deal with that because he's a very emotional person. He's a Pisces.
Yeah.
He get caught up in his feelings, girl. Bye. He get caught up in his feelings and all that. Mhm. So yeah, Pisces. What Pisces? March or February?
March 9th.
Ooh, he's a nine. That's completion. That's the number. Again, that's completion. He's March 9th, and then you dealing with three. So you're dealing with mind, body, and soul. So if he is not holistically balanced, mind, body, and soul, then he he's going to be off. His alignment will be off. Someone like him actually will benefit from a spiritual detox and bath. Him right
Okay.
there. Cleanse, release, clarity, prosperity, abundance. That's what he needs.
Okay.
Cleansing. Yep. Detoxing spiritually because of all the different relationships that he's been through that didn't work out. Now he has this like he's how you call it, like he's traumatized, or
Yeah.
yeah, he's like, damn, I don't know the next person, I don't know if they're gonna he got his guards up.
Yep. That's how he is.
Girl, you better put a lock on your phone. Nah, let me stop. I'm just playing. I'm just playing. Cause yo, when Pisces think something, they gonna investigate. Especially if he really cares about you, he's gonna go in. So yeah, to each his own. But I think for you with him more so is just letting things be, letting things play out. The both of you have healing and releasing that you have to do, and if you can come together and help each other to heal, then that's good. But if you can't, then don't even force it. But your brother here, your guy here, he, as you said, he's been going through past relationships where he wasn't happy. He needs to
Mhm.
release. He needs to let go, and
Okay.
that's an inside job.
Yeah. He's been working on it. He tell me all the time
Good.
I need to heal.
Yeah, he needs to heal, and he needs tools, certain tools to help him heal. So rather sage, rather you know crystals, grounding himself, spiritual baths, whatever. He needs help, tools to help
Mhm.
him get through. Mantras, chanting, you know, coaching, anything. Yep.
Um.
All right.
Mhm.
So I thank you so much. Thank you for choosing me. Thank you for contacting me.
You're welcome. I'm
Uh,
glad I found you. What
oh,
kind of costume?
you found me where?
YouTube.
Yeah.
On YouTube.
Uh-huh, uh-huh. That's good. That's good. You know, the more I put these videos up, the more people contact me, and I'm glad that people are actually watching videos and seeking guidance. That's my main concern. I want people to get guidance and help them along this journey. Rather I channel for them, or if they're watching my videos, such as you watch my video, I'm pretty sure you got some type of insight from other videos. So that's my main goal. I'm just trying to help people get to where they need to get to spiritually. And of course, my gifts is channeling. So
Mhm.
messages from the spirit realm all day. Messages from the spirit realm all day long, all day, every day. Yep. Yep. So I thank you again, and again, I always tell my first time clients, feel free to recommend me,
I will.
to anyone that may benefit from my assistance.
Okay, I will.
Thank you.
I'm really glad that I came across you.
Yes, yes, yes,
You helped
yes.
me a lot today.
Oh, I have succeeded again. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it, and I'm gonna put a candle out for your father too tonight. When I do my meditation, is a very
Thank you.
I felt it. Don't worry about it. I felt it.
Okay.
Okay. Have a good day.
Thank you. You
Have a
too.
good night. Actually, yeah. Okay. Have it. Bye bye.
Bye.